Are you listening?
PlayStation. Currently, the biggest question among PlayStation fans is when. When will we get our first look at the PlayStation 5? And it's funny, because at moments like this, news outlets and, well, YouTubers alike really let the hype get the best of them. For example, one outlet will hint that Sony may reveal the console in February, similar to the PlayStation 4 reveal. And that grows into invites for Sony's secret reveal event are going to be sent out in January, along with Shuhei Yoshida, Herman Hulst, and Andrew Goldfarb. We're all meeting at PlayStation headquarters. What were they discussing? Probably something to do with the PlayStation 5. And what I find funny about that last one is they were probably meeting about something so mundane. Like the meeting was about what Sony should stock in the corporate vending machines, or what shade of blue the break room should be painted, or where we should grab lunch for that day. But the PlayStation 5 hype has become so unrealistic that the most innocent things have become
Massive next generation leaks.
And while the question for PlayStation fans is currently when, the question for PlayStation seems to be how. How will gamers play video games in the future? And how will our current services evolve with new hardware like the PlayStation 5? In fact, this week it was revealed by Reddit user You Read It Here First, great name, that Sony is sending out surveys regarding PlayStation's Remote Play feature. You may remember that Remote Play was a day one feature for the PlayStation 4, in which Remote Play would allow you to stream your gameplay to an Android phone or a PlayStation Vita. Remote Play has since evolved, allowing you to stream any game from your PlayStation 4 to an Android phone, iOS device, or even directly to your computer. And you would have to assume that Remote Play could have some massive improvements utilizing the new tech behind the PlayStation 5. But in regards to the survey, we haven't even got to the most interesting part. Because as You Read It Here First explains, one of the questions on the survey asked, how appealing is the ability to play PlayStation 4 Remote Play on more devices, e.g. able to play on Nintendo Switch, Apple TV, or Android television? Excuse me for 1 second. Now, imagine what Sony just asked. Potentially, gamers could have the ability to stream video games from your console to your Nintendo Switch, Apple TV, or Android television. In fact, according to the survey, PlayStation took it one step further, asking, how important is the ability to use PlayStation 4 Remote Play on a device without an internet connection? So not only is PlayStation taking aim at services like Google Stadia or Project xCloud, they're wrapping the whole service up in a bow by taking Apple Arcade's offline playability as well. Imagine for a second the insane future where you now have the ability to play God of War on your Switch, and not to be chained down by a constant internet connection. But it doesn't stop there, because the survey continued by asking things like, how important is the ability to use different physical controllers, like the Xbox wireless controller or keyboard and mouse? And how appealing is a slim, portable DualShock controller that is easier to carry on the go? And granted, this is just a survey, and many of these ideas may never see the light of day. But it shows that Sony and PlayStation are still innovating. They're not remaining stagnant. They are focused on the future of great features like Remote Play, and they are dedicated to being the best place to play. I got nothing this week, so have a wonderful week.